Hello everyone, this is Mamta Mund and today we are going to solve some exercise questions 1 to 7, exercise 1F of chapter 1. Chapter name is Knowing Our Numbers of class 6 of Composite Mathematics Textbook. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell icon for getting notifications of future videos. And please visit my blog mathsgrade.com for more information regarding the textbook solutions of CBSE, ICSE and other state boards. Let's get started and solve some questions. And if you like this video, then please click the like button. Today we will learn and solve exercise 1F questions 1 to 7 of chapter 1. Chapter name is Knowing Our Numbers and topic is estimating the numbers to the nearest 10, 100 and 1000. Let's solve some questions. Now question number 7. Give the estimation to the nearest 10, 100 and 1000. First bit 792. When we rounded off this number 792 to the nearest 10, we have to first look at the unit place value digit. Here unit place value digit is 2. 2 is less than 5. So don't add 1 to the tens place value digit. So this 9 changes to 9 only and this 7 just write down 7 only. So 792 rounded up to the nearest 10 will be 7. This 9 only and this 2 changes to 0. So this is 790. Now when we rounded up this number 792 to the nearest 100, we have to look at the tens place value digit. Here tens place value digit is 9, which is more than 5. So we have to add 1 to the 100 place value digit. Here 795. This 7 changes to 7 plus 1. 7 plus 1 is 8 and this 9 changes to 0 and this 5 changes to 0. So 795 rounded up to the nearest 100 is 800 and 792 rounded up to the nearest 10 is 790. Now 792 rounded up to the nearest 1000. Here when we rounded up any number to the nearest 1000, we have to first look at the 100 place value digit. Here 100 place value digit is 7. 7 is more than 5. So we have to add 1 to the 1000 place value digit. Here 1000 place value digit is nothing, means that is 0. 0 changes to 0 plus 1 and which is 1. So 792 rounded up to the nearest 1000 will be this 7 changes to 0 and this 0 here, that is 0. 792 1000 plus value digit is 0. So this 0 changes to 1 and this 7, 9 and 2 changes to 0. So 792 rounded up to the nearest 1000 will be 1000. So 792 rounded up to the nearest 10 is 790. 792 rounded up to the nearest 100 will be 800. Now 792 rounded up to the nearest 1000 will be 1000. Now second bit 235. Now we have to round it up this number 235 to the nearest 10. When we rounded up any number to the nearest 10, we have to look at the unit place value digit. Here unit place value digit is 5 and 5 is equal to 5, so we have to add 1 to the tens place value digit. Here tens place value digit is 3. So this 3 changes to 3 plus 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. So 235 rounded up to the nearest 10 will be 240. Now when we rounded up any number to the nearest 100, 235 rounded up to the nearest 100, look at the tens place value digit. Here tens place value digit is 3. 3 is less than 5. So don't add 1 to the 100 place value digit. Just write down 100 place value digit as it is. That is 2 and this 3 changes to 0. This 5 changes to 0. So it is 200. Now 235 rounded up to the nearest 100 is 200 and Now we have to round it off this number 235 to the nearest 1000. Here 100 plus value digit is 2, which is less than 5. So don't add 1 to the 235 rounded off to the nearest 1000. This will be 0. So 235 rounded off to the nearest 1000 is 0. So 235 rounded off to the nearest 10 is 240, and 235 rounded off to the nearest 100 is 200, and 235 rounded up to the nearest 100 is 0. Now question number third bit, 8265 rounded up to the nearest 10. When you rounded up any number to the nearest 10, look at the unit place value digit. Here unit place value digit is 5, which is equal to 5. So just add 1 to the tens place value digit. Here 6 changes to 6 plus 1, which is 7. Now 8265 rounded up to the nearest 10 will be 8000. This 8, just write down 8 as it is, 2 as it is, and this 6 changes to 7, and this 5 changes to 0. Now it is 8270. Now 8265 rounded up to the nearest 10 is 8270. Now we have to round up this number to the nearest 100. When we rounded up any number to the nearest 100, we have to look at the tens place value digit. Here tens place value digit is 6, which is more than 5. So we have to add 1 to the 100 plus value digit. Here 100 plus value digit is 2. 2 we have to add 1 with 2. Now this 2 changes to 3, and this 6 changes to 0, this 5 changes to 0. Now it is 8300. So 8265 rounded up to the nearest 100 is 8300. Now we have to round up this number to the nearest 1000. When we rounded up any number to the nearest 1000, we have to first look at the 100 plus value digit. Here 100 plus value digit is 2. 2 is less than 5. So don't add 1 to the 1000 plus value digit. So just write down 8 as it is, that is 8. Don't add 1 to 8. So this 8 as it is, write down, and this 2 changes to 0, 6 changes to 0, 6 5 changes to 0. Now 8265 rounded up to the nearest 1000 is 8000. So 8265 rounded up to the nearest 10 is 8270, and 8265 rounded up to the nearest 100 is 8300, and 8265 rounded up to the nearest 1000 is 8000. Now 9852. We have to round it up this number to the nearest 10. Here when we rounded up any number to the nearest 10, we have to first look at the unit place value digit. Here unit place value digit is 2. 2 is less than 5. So don't add 1 to the tens place value digit. Just write down 9852. Rounded up to the nearest 10 will be 9, 8. This 5, write down 5 as it is, and this 2 changes to 0. This is 9850. Now we have to round up this number to the nearest 100. When we rounded up this number to the nearest 100, we have to look at the tens place value digit. Here tens place value digit is 5, which is equal to 5. So we have to add 1. We have to add 1 to the 100 plus value digit, that is 9, and this 8 changes to 8 plus 1, that is 9, and this 5 changes to 0, this 2 changes to 0. So 9852 rounded up to the nearest 100 is 9900. Now we have to round it off this number 9852 to the nearest thousand. We have to look at the 100 place value digit. Here 100 place value digit is 8. 8 is more than 5. Now we have to add 1 to the 1000 place value digit. So this 9 changes to 9 plus 1, that is 10. So this 9 changes to 9 plus 1, 10. And this 100 place value digit 8 changes to 0. 10's place value digit 5 changes to 0. And unit place value digit 2 changes to 0. Now 9852 rounded off to the nearest thousand is 10,000. Now 9852 rounded off to the nearest 10 is 9850. 9852 rounded off to the nearest 100 is 9900. And 9852 rounded off to the nearest thousand is 10,000. And 8265 rounded off to the nearest 10 is 8270. And 8265 rounded up to the nearest 100 is 8300. And 8265 rounded up to the nearest 1000 is 8000. If you have not subscribed my YouTube channel, then please subscribe my YouTube channel. And if you have any doubts, then please write in comment section and I will reply. Keep learning, keep watching, and please subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.